Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. This is part B of number 3, Artistic Media Tool to the Rescue. I'm going to try to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional like this is. I'm going to try a couple of different ways. I've got just the green picked. We're going to try going to the block shadow and see if we can't just make a shadow below it. That looks pretty good. Wow, that looks really good. I'm a little bit too far, maybe, with my shadow. So let's try to bring it. There we go. Now, what you can do is go up to Object and break the block shadow apart, and then you could grab the block shadow, and you see us. I'm using CMYK, which I normally don't use. I'm going to hold down the control button and I'm going to add a little green to it so it won't be so dark. Matter of fact, probably the best thing to do would be to make it green and then hold down the control and make it a little bit black. There we go. And if you do that on all of them, now my front end is a little bit funny, but I think we can take it and just move that node. Make it, because the shadow kind of did that. I would like to think, I'm going to try it. No, I've already broken it apart. Maybe before I had it broken, I could have used attribute eyedropper and make it like that. I don't like, that doesn't look too bad, but you could always change your nodes to make it look a little bit more realistic. Let's try it on the yellow block shadow. Now, block shadow's new. I can't remember really when it started. And I got really lucky a couple of times now. And then, of course, you'd want to measure it. But if you go up to Object, well, you know what? Let's try this first. Let's try the attribute eyedropper. I don't know that it'll work. Attribute eyedropper. Take a sample. Nope. Maybe it'll work. Nope, it's just going to do the color. Anyway, there's a couple other ways to copy objects. I can't really think right now. Copy properties from. Yeah, by the time you figure it out, you could have it done. So then the same thing, go up to Object. Now, a lot of times that happens, just select it all, and then go up to Object and break the 4 objects apart. Now take your drop shadow and make it that gold. And by doing that, we'll use the color eyedropper tool. Well, you know what we could do? We could try. We got to nudge that on 5 inches. Let's nudge that out of the way and just make it that gold. We could use the Smart Fill tool. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little black by holding down the control button, just so we can see it. Then I need to go to Object, Order, Back of Page, and look what it did. It gave, and the same thing on the arrow. You can straighten it out, maybe a little bit more to your liking. The same thing I did on the other side. But that looks pretty realistic, pretty three-dimensional. And then just do it to the other 2 arrows. See, like right there, I think that doesn't look good. You can just kind of play around with that, and you can actually move the shadow where it won't be so pronounced, if you like. Let's see what it looks like on the bottom. Wow, came out pretty good. Now, the shadow's behind the red, so we need to click on the red And you can see we have red. Go up to object, order, back a page. There we go. Now go purple, object, order, back a page. And now your shadow is on top of the red one. Anyway, pretty cool. I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.